Well, I hope there's people out there. Otherwise, this will be very, very, very foolish. I can't see you, I can't hear you, but I feel your warmth. Oh no, I'm mistaken. That's actually my electrically heated underwear. Just kicking in there. So I'll start with something riffy, get us in the mood. I don't know how long I'm going to play for because it's a bit weird actually. Maybe I'll play for like 40, 45 minutes or something, 45, 50, 45 minutes, something in that area. And we'll see how it goes. Do I start? Okay, thank you. Very kind of you. Applause is deafening. Thank you. She said, darling, I'm in love with your mind. The way you care for me is so kind. Love to see you again. I wish I had more time. She was laughing as she brushed my cheek. Why don't you call me angel, maybe next week? Promise now, crush your heart and hope to die. I'm misunderstood, but I'm misunderstood. I'm misunderstood. I thought she was saying good luck, she was saying goodbye. But I'm misunderstood, but I'm misunderstood. I'm misunderstood. I thought she was saying good luck, she was saying goodbye. Oh. Things I tried to put shine in her eyes, white wheels and shimmering things, wild nights when the whole world seemed to fly. She said the thing that's so unique, and when we're together we don't have to speak. We'll always be such good friends, you and I. But I'm misunderstood, I'm misunderstood, but I'm misunderstood. I thought she was saying good luck, she was saying goodbye. But I'm misunderstood, I'm misunderstood, but I'm misunderstood. I thought she was saying good luck, she was saying good. I thought she was saying good luck, she was saying good. I thought she was saying good luck, she was saying goodbye. She was saying goodbye. She was saying. She was saying goodbye. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. But I'm misunderstood. I'm misunderstood. But I'm misunderstood. I'm misunderstood. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, very ironic applause there. Thank you. Something a bit different now. Well, we have a request here, actually. Let me just see what this is. This is, oh, dear me. This one's, it's actually been at the bottom of the pile for quite a while. I think it's been mislaid. This is from 1965, this request. Oh gosh, this is for Sapper Lance Corporal Spud Taylor of BFPO 43. It's from Mum, Dad, the twins, and all at number 65, saying, "Won't be long now till Christmas 2065, and we'll all be together again." And they've asked for "Congratulations" by Cliff Richard. I don't think we have that one. Brenda,
What?
have we got "Congratulations" by Cliff Richard in the library? Have a look.
No, I lost it in the flood.
Sorry, we don't have that one, but we do have this. This is a little bit different, but somehow, strangely, the same. You know, I can't do nothing for you. You know, I say my piece and then upon that pavement, always wishing that I could live my life again. Well, I raised some cane and sank some whiskey. I rambled like a man insane. There's arms I've held and hearts I've broken. Oh, if I could live my life again. I hate the four walls of this prison. Those cowards let me take the blame. I swear I'll run with better company. Oh, if I could live my life again. You know, true love slipped through my fingers. Somehow I never could explain. Next time I'll say just what I'm thinking. If I could live my life again. Well, I wish my sins could be forgiven. That's why I sing this old refrain. Just one more chance is all I'm asking. Oh, if I could live my life again. If
Yeah.
People want to see the guitar. Okay, got it. Thank you very much. This year, well, it's another anniversary year. Well, we've had a lot of these since 2007. No, sorry, 2017. We've been doing a lot of. No, I was going to get my head in. Excuse me.
They're complaining they can't see your hands.
Well, my head's far more important than my hands. Let's just. I'll go back a little bit. There, how's that? I'll go back a little bit. Okay, good. I was leaning in just for give it more, soul, more expression. So, this year is the 50th anniversary of a Fairport album called Full House, and if I ever get a gig again, I'm going to be playing some songs off that record. I mean, we're hoping still that the Fairport Festival, the Cropery Festival, happens. It's not cancelled, so that's still in place right now. My guitar camp, frets and refrains, is still in place right now. We'll see how that all works out. A lot of my other summer dates have been shifted back, in some cases a whole year. So stuff in June that was in the UK and Europe, that's gone back pretty much to a lot of stuff's gone back to June, July 2021. Africa trips going back a year, South Africa going back a year, and something's going back to October, November, December. So who knows what my next gig will be. Oh, thank you. Oh, nice. Someone's texting me. That's very nice. So let's see how that all works out. So here's a song off the Full House album. This is a song I wrote with Dave Swarbrick. Bless you, Swarb, wherever you are. It's called Now Be Thankful. When the storm is grown too cold to kneel, in crystal waters I'll be bound, cold as stone and weary to the sounds upon the wheel. Now be thankful, for good things belong. Now be thankful to your Maker. For the red rose blooms throughout to know. When the fire is grown too fierce to breathe, and burning irons are bound, fierce as fire, weary to the sound upon the wheel. Now be thankful, for good things belong. And now be thankful to your Maker. For the red rose blooms for all to know. When the storm is grown too cold to kneel, in crystal waters I'll be bound, cold as stone and weary to the sound upon the wheel. Now be thankful, for good things belong. And now be thankful to your Maker. For the red rose blooms for all to know. Thank you. Fairport Convention, 1970. Shit. Wow. I'm sorry, I mustn't swear. play something now. This is when I was a teenager, living in North London. My parents inexplicably moved us from Tufnell Park, which is actually pretty easy to get into town, to get into a bit of action, which when you're a teenager, something you really need is a bit of action. And moved us out to almost the very absolute end of the Northern Line, right out in the northern suburbs, out to Whetstone, Totteridge and Whetstone. Which was a kind of a suburban desert, really. And if I wanted to go on a school night, if I wanted to go and see the Who played on Tuesdays at the Marquee Club. So if I wanted to see the Who, I had to go, into town on the tube, and then I could watch the first set and catch the last tube home. But if I wanted to watch the second set, I'd miss the tube and have to walk home, which was I think it's about 15 miles home on a school night. And sometimes I really wanted to see the second set, so it was a long walk. And many years later, I wrote a song about this. I don't know why I didn't write it at the time. Really, it would have given me comfort on that long walk. I could have hummed it to myself, as opposed to just walking idly. It's called "Walking the Long Miles Home." Surprisingly enough. Oh, the last bus is gone. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. It just doesn't exist. And the words that flew between me and you, I must be crossed off your list. So I'm walking along my home. I don't mind losing you. In fact, I feel bad to each step of the way. In the dark I rehearse all the right things to say. I'll be home, I'll be sober by break of day. Walking the long miles home. Not a soul is around as I put my ground between me and you. And the whole town's asleep, or maybe they're deep in the old voulez-vous. So I'm walking the long miles home. I don't mind losing you. Got the moon there for company each step on the way. Got the rhythm in my shoes, keep the blues away. When you ride Shanks' pony, you don't have to pay. Walking the long miles home, walking miles. Was grand, but I hadn't quite planned on staying so long. And while you accused me, the hours confused me, and our friends had all gone. So I'm walking along miles home. I don't mind losing you. There's nobody out but a cop on the beat. He's snoring so loud that you don't hear my feet. I just laugh to myself and move off down the street. Walking the long miles home. Walking the long miles home. Walking the long miles home. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm unemployed, to put it bluntly. And I've got a little home studio here. Just been working on album with my partner Zara Phillips, and I'm going to do a quick EP, a little acoustic EP. That's going to stick out ASAP. It may not be physical, it may just be digital, but we'll see how that goes. And I played a song earlier that might end up on that. And here's another song. This is called As Soon As You Hear the Bell. This is the exciting part of the show where I don't really know what I'm doing. Sounds very 60s already. Or maybe it's all or nothing. Maybe it's heaven or hell. Just be sure you come out swinging as soon as you hear the bell. Let the pain keep you busy as the cuts and bruises swell. Remember to keep your guard up as soon as you hear the bell. All I wanted was sharing and caring, keeping the wolf from the dog. But this demon keeps taking me, breaking me, making me come back for more. Come back for more. Come back for more. I can soak up all the punches, I can dish it out as well. Just let your fists do the thinking as soon as you hear the bell. All I wanted was sharing and caring and keeping the wolf from the dog. But this demon keeps shaking me, taking me, breaking me. Let me come back for more, back for more, back for more. Now the crowd's getting restless. They want blood, can't you tell? Break some bones and they'll love you as soon as you hear the bell. Break some bones and they'll love you as Thank you very much. Thank you. Not so loud. It's just I'm nerving me. Some water. I'm trying to remember which album that this next song was off. It was off a very recent album. I think it's off my last album. How soon they forget. I think it was off the 13 Rivers record. It's a song that we never played live. And a lot of people asked for it, which is usually an indication of something. It's an indication of people really trying to annoy me and to test me to the absolute limit, or they actually like the song. One or the other. Most time around. I'm not reading the words, honest. Just occasional reference. Just it's a song called "Oh Cinderella." Gabble, speak to me. Well, I've been drifting along with a skeleton crew, Tugon O'Grady and Blackjack and Willie Mulgrew. But I run into trouble the day that I run into you. Well, I thought you was looking for money stashed under the bed. You were talking to the mirror, I thought you was gun in the head. But you were just saying Hail Marys to comfort the dead. Oh Cinderella, your eggs are so chic. Do they come off the peg at your favorite boutique? Could you spare any time to run a little tire up the creek? I hope that you're listening, I'm stating my case. I say it again till I'm blue in the face. Oh Cinderella, I'm not very house trained, it's true, but I wanna make cookies with you. Oh Cinderella, you run like I'm Jack the Ripper. Would you trade up your rags and slip your foot in the slipper? You're working class cool, but a glass slipper is hipper. Oh Cinderella, your rags are so chic. Do they come off the peg at your favorite boutique? Could you please spare some time when I don't tire up the cream? Well, I hope that you're listening, I'm stating my case. I say it again till I'm blue in the face. Oh Cinderella, I'm not very house trained, it's true, but I wanna dust cobwebs with you. Oh Cinderella, oh Cinderella, oh Cinderella, oh Cinderella. Thank you. Older song. Now, this is a song from Want to See the Bright Lights Tonight album, which I made with my ex Linda. God bless her. Hunkered down in Los Angeles, I believe, at this point. We're all hunkering somewhere. I'm in New Jersey right now. I hope you're keeping safe and well out there. see the boys out walking, the boys that look so fine, dressed up in green velvet, their silver buckles shine. Soon they'll be blurry-eyed under a keg of wine, down where the drunkards run, down where the drunkards run. Oh, see that lover standing, staring at the ground. He went looking for the real thing, and lies were all he found. You can get the real thing, it only cost a pound, down where the drunkards run, down where the drunkards run. There goes a troubled woman, she dreams a troubled dream. She lives out on the highway, and she keeps her money clean. Soon she'll be returning to the place where she's the queen, down where the drunkards run, down where the drunkards run. You can be a gambler, never drew a hand. You can be a sailor who never left dry land. And you can be Jesus and everyone will understand, down where the drunkards roll, down where the drunkards roll. Thank you. Oh, come on. What?
What do you think?
What are you doing?
I'm cleaning.
I'm doing a live podcast here. You can't do the hoovering now. Don't be ridiculous.
What do you mean?
This is live. It's going out live. Look, see?
I can't see anybody. Anyone meant to be socially distancing. So I've got to check your temperature before I sit next
bloody
to you.
hell.
Hold on. I think you're safe.
Oh, God. Okay.
No symptoms.
Just insanity. Well, while you're here, it's getting a bit strange, all this singing to a screen stuff. So maybe you could join me on something. Appropriately enough, this song is called Keep Your...
Well, let's take this off.
We won't hear you very well through that. If I cross your path again, who knows where, who knows when, on some morning without number, on some highway without end. Don't grasp my hand and say, fate has brought you here today. For fate is only fooling with us, friend. Keep your distance, keep your distance. When I feel you close to me, what can I do but fall? Keep your distance, keep your distance. With us it must be all, none at all. It's a desperate game we play, throw our souls, our lives away, and wounds that can't be mended, and debts that can't be paid. Oh, I played and I got stung, now I'm biting back my tongue. I'm sweeping out the footprints where I strayed. Keep your distance, keep your distance. When I feel you close to me, what can I do but fall? Keep your distance, and keep your distance. With us it must be all, none at all. When I feel you close to me, what can I do but fall? Keep your distance, keep your distance. With us it must be all, none at all. With us it must be all, none at all. With us it must be all, none at all. Bit of a message in that song. It seems, it's appropriate for the times. Don't stand so close to me. We go. There's an endless set list. But my friend Eric Nelson just did a whole radio show in Santa Cruz. I think it's about 2 hours of themed coronavirus something. I thought that was very clever. Just the sort of thing that need to cheer us up these times. What else do we know? Oh, okay. Here's a song. Can I put this in front of you?
Okay.
You sort of keep out of the way a bit. Just stop it.
But they like to see your hands.
What's in my hands? Okay. What, both of them?
I don't know.
This is a song off another song off the 13 Rivers record.
See, I can tell you. Hi out there, social distancing people.
We're ensemble social distancing.
But I feel connected to you.
It's off 13 Rivers record. It's called The Rattle Within. Holy man, Savior from the dance with the devil. Jesus, Savior from the bottle of gin. Voodoo, Savior from a sleepwalk woman. But who's gonna save you from the rattle within? That voice might come when you're taking your pleasure. That voice might come when you're resting your bones. Seek you out if you're sad or smiling. Track you down when you think you're alone. Just when you think that your horses are running, just when you think that you're fixing to win, there's not a wondering deep inside you who's gonna save you from the rattle within. Save me, save me, save me from the rattle within. Your shirts and he was your shoes. He's living there inside your skin. You've got notions, but he's got notions. Who's gonna save you from the rattle within? No, a man's got muscle and he's gonna wrestle, but when he gets weary, he ain't gonna win. Who's gonna save you when the tank is empty? Who's gonna save you from the rattle within? Just when you think that your horses are running, just when you think that you're fixing to win, there's that wondering deep inside you who's gonna save you from the rattle within. Save me, save me, save me from the rattle within. Holy man, save her from the dance with the devil. Jesus, save her from the bottle of gin. Jesus, save her from a sleepwalking woman. Who's gonna save you from the rattle within? Who's gonna save you from the rattle within? Who's gonna save you from the rattle within? Amazing. Let's do that one.
We were just saying stuff.
People say things. How dare they? I hope they say nice things.
I think so.
People say
Can't
nice things.
see.
Same problem. We'd be taking your requests if we could read.
Yeah, we can't actually see. Old age. Well.
There's a song off the whatever album it was.
Someone says they're cheering at the end of every song. Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear them at all. Sorry, you got to say louder. Louder. I'm not hearing it echoing through the streets. I'm not millions of people. I'm sorry, but I'm not discouraged. We'll carry on. We'll keep going. We'll get through this. Anyway. It's a good time for binge watching, of course. I don't know what you've been catching up on. In the old cold embers of the year, when joy and comfort disappear, I set your road to find her, I'm 100 miles behind her. The open road whispered and I read, and she never could resist a winding road. She never could resist a winding road. Maybe just around the bend, the rainbow waiting at the end. She never could resist a winding road, and she never could stay in a place too long. To not be standing still's where she belongs. If you love her better enough, she needs you now. But soon she'll go, she never could stay any place too long. It's not that she don't care about you, say you love her, she don't doubt you, but she can learn to live without you when she hears the call. winding road. She never could resist the winding road. Maybe just around the bend, the rainbow waiting at the end. She never could resist the winding road. Love her now, then let her be. Don't tie her down, just set her free. So many things she wants to see. The whole wide world, that's all. And she never could resist the winding road. She never could resist the winding road. Maybe just around the bend, the rainbow waiting at the end. She never could resist a winding road. She never could resist a winding road. She never could resist a winding road. Thank you. Thanks very much indeed. We're starting from the 1970s now. We just retune my guitar a wee bit here.
1970s.
1970s.
I was into disco. Sorry.
I was into ashamed of
Little
yourself.
punk.
Look, I'm trying to get some respect.
Sorry.
I'm trying to respect.
I'm just going to sit back.
Punk was alright.
Punk's
This one is, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, capo, there it is, thank you. So, yeah, it's strange not doing gigs. I mean, started 67, professionally 67. So I was doing gigs before that as an amateur at school. I was at school. I'm probably looking at about 5,000 gigs. And I didn't work much in 1976. I sort of took that year off doing other things. I had a little antique shop and things like that. I was a bit jaded. But generally speaking, I've been on the road, like it's just what we do, really. I've probably done about 5,000 gigs in my lifetime. I can't remember any of them. Nothing. Gone. Nothing at all. Good, bad, couldn't tell you. Just,
I think he's going to remember this gig.
I might remember this one. Is this a gig?
Yeah.
Is this a stream?
I don't know.
I can't tell. I don't know. Sort of a gig. It's a bit funny sort of playing to yourself. But I know you're out there somewhere, and I know. Sounds like it. That's better. Jet plane in a rocking chair, roller coaster rolling wheel, deaf and dumb or dancing bear. I changed this heart of mine this time. Sea cruise in a diving bell, 1 mile in a fishing well, soft soap and nothing to tell. I changed this heart of mine this time. Here comes the real thing. I've been waiting for so long. cross the line on the telephone, crossed eyes and a counting moon, crossed fingers and head for home. I changed this heart of mine this time. Blessed can a feather bear, act cool when you're stone dead. I'm a fool with a size one head. I changed this heart of mine this time. Here comes the real thing. I've been waiting for so long. I've been looking for a love like you. Jacqueline in a rocking chair, roller coaster roll away. Deaf and dumb or dancing bear, I changed this heart of mine this time. Got through it. Amazing. Extraordinary. Never played any of these songs before. Absolutely none of them. Well, I think we're going to finish up with a song, another song from the 70s. This is a happy-go-lucky party song. We won't be going to any parties in the immediate future, but we can dream, can't we? So maybe this is the first of a series. I think we can do this on a regular basis if you're up for it. You might not be. Maybe the next one we do it in a couple of weeks, and we'll do an all-request one. Maybe would that be fun? Fun for you, agony for me, but fun for you. Etc. And we can do some theme ones. We don't know how long this stuff's going to go on, but we can do different themes. Do so many love songs. So many. Who am I kidding?
You have a lot of love songs. They're all depressing.
Depressing love songs. Yeah, well, we could do a themed depressing love song segment. That'd be quite nice. That could be about 8 hours right there. So stay posted. I know that my son Teddy's been doing some live streams as well. Were they live? Or were they just?
No, live.
Cool, they were live. Anyway, he's been doing some Beatles stuff. It was really great. Lots of my fellow musicians are doing stuff online. In some cases, if they put a tip jar out there, then please put something in, because if you're top echelon musicians, you can afford to take a year off. So some other musicians are less fortunate and they need help. So
basically, we have no work.
I'm not talking about us necessarily, but
Yes.
but you know who they are. Your local band, your local singer songwriter, whatever. Help to keep them afloat as we try to help all the self-employed industries stay afloat, all the small businesses stay afloat.
Yeah.
And so good luck to us all. We'll get through this.
Day at a time.
It's just a very strange time on the planet, but we'll get through it, and we'll see you on the other side. And I hope to see you all, if not at the next live stream here, but certainly at the next gig will be lovely. So I look forward to that. I never appreciated playing live quite as much as I do now when it's not there. So thank you. So here's a kind of a weekendy song. Well, I'm so tired of working every day. Now the weekend's come, I'm gonna throw my troubles away. If you got the cafe, mister, you'll do alright. I want to see the bright lights tonight. These crazy people are running all over town. Silver band, just imagine up and down. And the white boys are all spoiling for a fight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Meet me at the station, don't be late. I need to spend some money and it just won't wait. Take me to the dance and hold me tight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Bright lights tonight. Woo! I'll talk about solo again. Come on.
Come on, everybody!
Oh, a couple of drunken nights rolling on the floor. That's just the kind of mess that I'm looking for. I'm gonna dream till Monday comes inside. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Meet me at the station, don't be late. I need to spend some money and it just won't wait, just won't wait. Take me to the dance and hold me tight, hold me tight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Take me to the dance and hold me tight. I want to see the bright lights tonight. Thank you all so much. We'll see you soon. How do you turn this thing off?
Oh, I don't know. Stay safe.
Might be here forever. By the way, I've been playing this whole thing without trousers on.
Put my glasses on.
I'm only dressed from the waist up. I thought that was okay.
It's true.
It's what newsreaders do sometimes. You know, they've got the tuxedo and everything, and the black tie, no trousers.
We actually don't know. Oh, here we go. I see the button. Okay.
Arrivederci.
Bye. I can't do it.